It can then try to find your location once the sensory disturbance has subsided. 2. Abandoned landscapes. Cats can find excellent refuge in abandoned structures at any time, not just when it rains. This is so that the walls can muffle the sound of the rain. And there won't be any human activity. This gives a stressed cat a peaceful, comforting, dark environment. Additionally, as abandoned structures frequently deteriorate, cats have multiple entry points. It could be challenging to locate your outside cat if it has taken refuge in an abandoned structure. Your cat will depart on its own after the rain stops and it is no longer alarmed by the storm. 3. Under a shed. Cats may fit through cracks or holes in sheds, which also keep out the rain. In a frightening downpour, cats will prefer them since they are dark and quiet. That would be a good compromise for a lost cat if the shed was far from the main house, whether it was your home or your neighbor's. The cat will need cover more urgently if the rain gets heavy. 4. The garages. Some people leave their garage doors open, which could allow a cat to enter during a downpour in need of shelter. Your cat can be trapped in the garage if the door is closed and there is no way out. The house's owner will probably find the cat shortly and let it out. Alternatively, it's possible that your outside cat is hiding in your garage. 5. Under a car. Cars are widely used in urban and suburban areas. Cats can always set up camp underneath them in a dry area. Better yet, the shape of cars will channel water away, protecting cats from getting wet even in heavy downpours. Large predators can't get to a cat from underneath because cars are relatively low to the ground. For this reason, a lot of outdoor cats view them as the best shelters. Some people will even ascend to the engine, particularly during cold weather. When it rains, stray cats often seek shelter wherever they can find it. This may include under cars, in tree hollows, or in any other dry, protected space they can find, while they are adaptable animals. It's important to remember that they still need our help and protection during inclement weather. Do cats seek shelter when it rains? Because they can find shelter, cats can survive in the rain. A cat's health might rapidly deteriorate if it is caught in a freezing downpour, though. Find your cat right away and take it inside so it can warm up. If it has managed to come back on its own, you need to quickly dry it off. Try to rub it down with a soft towel and give it warm food and water. Is it okay to let my cat out in the rain? Depending on your cat and the weather outside, you may or may not let your cat out in the rain. There is no harm in letting your cat explore the outside if it feels warm and wants to, whether or not there is water. It is advised to keep your cat inside if it is raining too hard, there is a thunderstorm, or it is cold outside. If it rains a lot, your cat's fur may become waterlogged, which will affect its agility and ability to stay warm. This would be especially harmful in the winter. Cats are more likely to become frightened during a thunderstorm and seek refuge in unsafe areas. In its haste to find cover, you don't want it to become tangled in a tree or even to dart into oncoming traffic. Do cats in general like rain? Rain is generally disliked by cats, and for good reason. Although their top coat is water resistant, if they are out in the rain, moisture may penetrate past this layer and cause discomfort. A cat's capacity to stay warm is hampered by a wet coat because it loses body heat more quickly than usual. In addition, a wet coat weighs more than a dry one, which can make a cat less agile. Having stated that, the rule is not always true. Some cat species are obsessed with water and love to play in bathtubs, sinks, puddles, and swimming pools. They can be cute little weirdos as a result of this genetic anomaly, which is all that causes it to be. How to help a stray cat while it's raining outside. Dry her fur and warm her up. If you can get a cardboard box, place a heating pad on low or some hot water bottles in with her. Make sure there is sufficient room for her to flee the heat if she so chooses. It would be nice if you could provide her with some towels or an old robe. She should sleep as you relocate the box to a peaceful location. If she's that exhausted, she might sleep the entire day, which would allow her body to recover.